Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna do a quick video. I don't usually go over or like do anything with my journal on here anymore. But this is my journal slash like my book tracker. And I thought it'd be fun to update my August reading. I did a lot of reading in August, so I thought it'd be fun to go talk about it, go over it, all of that. So yeah, this is my always fully booked planner. I love this color or cover and the colors. Have a little pocket. But yeah, it has so many pages. It's all about reading, but it's also like an actual planner as well. Like you can plan things in it. So let's take a peek. I bookmarked it. This is this week's layout. Look how cute it is. So cute. In the back is these like review pages that I don't really use too much, and I should. But we are going this one. Look how cute that one turned out. Okay. This is what I was looking for, my reading wrap-up. I haven't been keeping track of my bookish hauls. I haven't really been buying books either, so that's like, go me. I'm really bad about buying books and then like not reading the physical one anymore, so there is that. So I'm trying not to buy as many. I'm trying to de-haul more this year, which I have a Pango shop where I sell all my old books. Some are like older books, some are like more recent releases, things like that. But I messed up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So I read to 8, and it was like the 30th or something, 29th, something like that. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to read any more books. And then I finished another book. So I like did all of this. And then I read another book in the last 2 days of the month. Oh my gosh, come on. Why isn't this? What's happening? So all of this is wrong. No. So there's that. Okay. So we're just gonna, whoop. Okay. So I guess I also have my trusty iPad so I could pull up all the books that I've read. I'm not the best at giving like synopsis. I'm like, you can ask anyone who's asked me about books. Like my sister-in-law, I'm so bad about it. So I'm gonna do like a little bit of both here. But look at this, guys. 42 of 50 books. 9 books ahead of my schedule. Ha! Makes me so happy. Okay. I've been like, last year I read, I had some really good months and then some really bad months last year. But, yeah, here's all my reading stickers. Yeah, I don't know. Last year was a little bit better than previous years, but there's years where I would read like 100+ books. And then I met my boyfriend, and it kind of like, I spent a lot of my free time with him. And then like, anyways, life happened. I wasn't finding books that I was really into. I wasn't, DNFing a lot. It was, yeah, but we're getting back into it. This is my best month all year, and I'm so happy. So let's talk about them. Let's see. Okay. So Summer in the City. Most of these I read either from the library or Kindle Unlimited. I'm pretty sure, let's see. Yeah. So which one? This was my audiobook, Murder at Gold's Nest. That was my audiobook. Everything else was ebooks. Even this one, yeah, it was an ebook. Okay. So Summer in the City. Since I don't have the covers, I should have printed out the covers, huh? Summer in the City. All right, super cute. And it is by Alex Astor. I've seen this book a lot, like around on the interwebs. And so, yeah, I thought I'd give it a try. Let's see. Oh, it's her debut novel. Okay. Swoony, fast-paced rom-com set in New York City. Yes, in which a screenwriter and a sexy tech CEO go from lovers to enemies and back to lovers again. 27-year-old screenwriter Elle has the chance of a lifetime to write a big-budget movie set in New York City. Yes, she goes back to New York City. She, her and her best friend lived there, and the night before she left, she met the main guy. What was his name? The CEO guy. She met him at a bar. He essentially accused her of she had no idea who he was. He essentially accused her of selling her body for money. He would do whatever she wanted for them to have sex. And so he accused her of that, and she got really mad, stomped on his foot, and was like, ugh, no, gross. And then they were at a club, and she stormed out and found her best friend. Her best friend was like, don't you know who that is? And she's like, no. Well, billionaire bachelor Parker Warren. Okay, that's his name. Well, literally the next day, her and her best friend freaking move out of the city. She's like, I'm over the city. I don't want to be there. And she sees him everywhere, because he's famous and a bachelor and everyone loves him. And then she ends up going back to the city. And I think it's her neighbor. Yes, he ends up being her neighbor. So yeah, they he wants to show her the city, wants her to make new memories in the city. Yeah, so it's them enemies to lovers, New York City, freaking billionaire dude, doing fun stuff throughout the city, slowly falling in love, don't want to fall in love, they fall in love, she leaves, Okay, so yeah, that one was really, really good. I really enjoyed that one. Let's see, Mr. Wrong Number. Who is that by? Lynn Painter. I'm pretty sure this was the first book I also read by her. Mr. Wrong Number. She, if I'm remembering correctly, I've recently realized I like Brother's Best Friend, Enemies to Lovers, those kind of books. So you'll see probably a lot of Brothers Best Friends on here. Okay, so main girl, let's see, hilarious rom-com. So bad luck has always followed Olivia Marshall, or maybe she's just the screw-up her family thinks she is. But when a "what are you wearing" text from a random wrong number turns into the hottest, most entertaining, albeit anonymous relationship of her life, she thinks things might be on the upswing. Colin Beck has always considered Olivia his best friend's annoying little sister, but when she moves in with them after one of her worst runs of luck, he realizes she's turning into an altogether different and sexier distraction. And now he has to decide whether to turn up the heat or ghost her. Yes, because he ends up being the mystery text to her. So she there's an accident at her apartment. She like loses her job, like bad thing after bad thing, literally right when the book starts. So she ends up calling her brother and like asking if she can move in and like just stay on his couch for a little bit while she like gets her life together. And yeah, brother's best friend lives there too. Also, I'm pretty sure he was also like made money and was like high up on the food chain there. So, but yeah, it was so cute. I loved it. I was like cracking up. There was times that like the main Olivia like really made me mad. I do remember that. She like, there was times where I was like, get it together. But it was like a good rom-com to like reset your like palette. It's a palette cleanser. Okay, then we had, so let's see, 4 stars, 3.5 stars. Things I overshared was next. So I am a feel it, rate it kind of person. I know there are like the core pile ratings, and one of my favorite YouTubers, she made like her own rating system called Peaches from her cat's name. It's like, I know people do it. I'm just a vibes kind of girl. That's how I rate things. So this was Things I Overshared by Kelsey Humphreys. Let's take a peek at another texting one. Of course. Okay. This one was a 5-star for me. Okay, so if you've ever been told you've been too much, girls, raise your hand. Constantly. Samantha Canton feels your pain. She knows she is, well, a lot. It's been a rough year, to put it mildly. So she is overjoyed to find out she gets to go on her dream work trip to Europe. But she's not going alone. She'll be crossing the pond with the company's CFO, Emerson Clark. Icy Emerson, as the industry calls him, is logical, serious, and quiet. He likes solitude, the color gray, rain, and hot tea. He is British, after all. And he cannot stand Samantha and all her extra southern, chatty, upbeat, neon dress wearing glory. No problem, she's never met someone she couldn't befriend until now. Commence nervous verbal diarrhea and commence the ultimate grumpy sunshine billionaire enemies to lovers slow burn boss romance with rich characters and a payoff that will leave you absolutely giddy. I was like cracking up. I'm pretty sure I cried at one point. I usually do if I give it 5 stars. This is a steamy, full-length, standalone adult contemporary romance. Prepare for Manhattan, London, Paris, surprise twist, and a laugh-out-loud banter. A happily ever after and a sister's group text thread you'll wish you could join. Facts. That is 100% facts. This is the second Heartlanders book, but can be read on its own. I did not read the first one, I will say. But I didn't, reading this one, I definitely didn't feel like I missed out on anything. I didn't feel like it was like, because I didn't read the first one, it was like ruining the second one in any kind of way. Definitely not. I want to say, I'm pretty sure it's dual point of view as well. Also, like, I'm pretty positive. Also, love dual point of view. Yeah, it was just so good. It was funny. I had a few like highlights from it that I really enjoyed. Let's see. Like, you are a human bulb lighting up this whole office just by being you. What? So cute. Yeah, and people constantly tell her she's like too much because she's like so bright and sunny and happy and like bubbly and all over the place, and people are just like, no, you're too much, you're too loud, you're too this, and he just embraces it with her, and it's great. Yeah, it is very much slow burn. but I really loved it. I should read more from this author. It was Kelsey Humphreys. So I should definitely read more from her, because that was my first one. Fix Her Up. Oh my gosh, another 5-star for me. Tessa Bailey. Tessa Bailey is so good. So good. She is one of my go-to rom-coms these days. I just loved it. So this is the number 1 in Hot and Hammered series. Let's see, I gave it 5 stars. As you can see, it was great. Let's see. So after an injury ends Travis Ford's Major League Baseball career, he returns home to start over. He just wants to hammer out his frustrations at his new construction gig and forget all about his glory days. But he can't even walk through the town without someone recapping his greatest hits. So, Travis Ford is Georgette Castle's older brother's best friend. So he's the grumpy bear of a man working for her family's house flipping business. Is a far cry from charming sports star she used to know, but a moody scowl doesn't scare her, and Georgie's determined to show Travis he's more than a pretty face and a batting average, even if it means putting her feelings aside to be just friends. Travis wants to brood in peace, but the girl he used to tease is now a funny, full-of-life woman who makes him feel whole again, and he wants her so damn bad. Except Georgie's off limits, and he knows he can't give her what she deserves, but she's becoming the air he breathes, and Travis can't stay away no matter how hard he tries. So, what was her... She just bought a house. It's like a little bit of a fixer-upper house. And he like stops by, and at one point he like offers to do the fireplace, and she was like, no, it's fine, like my brothers, you guys have so much on your plates. This is another one that has like family group texts. So funny. So funny. She has like a couple sisters and a brother, obviously, and the brother is like uptight and is just like so controlling. Not like, I don't want to say not in a bad way, but yes, in a bad way. But it's not like he's trying to be a dick. It's like he's like the older brother. He's just trying to keep the family together and wants to keep everything flowing. He doesn't like change, but it's just like so funny. The family banter, like the banter between her and Travis is great. Like, it says featuring the blue collar men who work for an HGTV-esque house flipping business. So good. What other, and this is the first in a series. Let's see. So there's Love Her or Lose Her, and then Tools of Engagement as well. But so good. This masterpiece. Such a good, like, laugh, cry a little, feel all the feels kind of a book. Then we have Just for the Summer. This is a Ali Jimenez. I want to say her name was Abby Jimenez. That's what it was. Second book I've read by her, I'm pretty sure. It's the third in a series, but again, this is the first one I read in that series. And it was, I thought it was really good. At times, all the characters made me mad. So Justin has a curse, and he posts about it on Reddit, saying that he is, like, every time he breaks up with someone, they immediately find their soulmate. Emma has the same thing. So they connect, they talk about, he, like, convinces her they should fake date for the summer to, like, break their curse, essentially. She's a traveling nurse, and so she goes and she, like, travels to where he is. so they can like go on these fake dates. Emma's toxic mother shows up. Justin even says this in like the about Justin has to take guardianship of his 3 siblings. So they're suddenly navigating a lot more than they expected, including catching real feelings for each other. What if this fate has actually brought the perfect pair together? I also cried reading this one. I'm pretty sure. It was just so good. Like, parts of it were a little slower than some of the other books I've read this month, but it was so good. It was like a vacation. Like, the setting was great. They like FaceTimed each other before they met in person, and it was just like a slow burn. They were like fighting their feelings. It was just all the family drama. I thought it was great. Yeah, it did take them a while to like grasp their feelings. They fought those for a while. So it was, I think it was longer than it needed to be. But it was a good book. I did enjoy it. Let's see. Twisted Love was next. This, I think, is the first book I've read by her, too. Anna Huang. It's the first book in the Twisted series, if you've seen that one before. Another brother's best friend, I want to say. Could be wrong. Let's see. He's a heart of ice. But for her, he'd burn the world. So dramatic. Alex is a devil blessed with the face of an angel and cursed with a past he can't escape. Driven by tragedy that has haunted him for most of his life, his ruthless pursuits for success and vengeance leave little room for matters of the heart. But when he's forced to look after his best friend's sister, he starts to feel something in his chest. A crack, a melt, a fire that could end his world as he knew it. Ava is a free spirit, trapped in nightmares of a childhood she can't remember. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay. This had so many twists and turns. And then it says, warning, this book contains a possessive, morally gray alpha hole, explicit sexual content, and profanity. No cheating or menage, but if you're looking for a traditionally sweet, lovable hero, this is not the book for you. Facts. So it is a brother's best friends, opposite attract romance, with a hint of suspense. I love a romance with suspense. Love it. And it didn't have too much. It was just like, she's like fighting with things from her past and is like trying to remember things that happened. Her like brother ends up going off, her brother ends up like leaving town. He's like gets it's like a not health thing. I want to say he's like a doctor, and so he is leaving for a year to go and like help in other countries medically. And so it's so that's his brother leaves town. He's very like what do you call it, overprotective of his sister, so he like asks their neighbors, the brother and oh my gosh, now I'm blanking on her name. What was her name? Ava. Are neighbors. So when he's leaving for a year, he was going to lease his house, but then he convinces his best friend to live in the house and watch his sister for him. So sweet, so much drama, so much crazy happening. Very good. Okay, The CEO I Hate. Ooh. Yes, The Lockhart Brothers, #1. By Leslie North. The Hating Game meets a much hotter Morning Glory. I didn't like The Hating Game that much. I'm gonna say it. So I was a little nervous going in, but I did really enjoy this. If the grumpy billionaire media exec was her brother's best friend, and this time they actually kissed. Liam Lockhart avoids attachments, feelings, and anything he can't control, including me. He's a decade older, my brother's best friend, and so emotionally unavailable, he might as well be a locked file marked "Do Not Open." 2 years ago, we kissed, hard, hot, unforgettable, until he shoved me away like I was a mistake he couldn't afford. So I did what any heartbroken writer would. I turned him into the villain of my webcomic. Yes, brilliant. Broody, smug, infuriating, and totally based on Liam. I thought I was subtle. I wasn't. Too bad he can't do anything about it. Now, thanks to a twist of fate and my brother's injury, Liam's offering me the job of a head writer on a hit show for a streaming platform. The catch, working with him every day while he pretends he hasn't bonded with the stray mutt now following him everywhere. This dog is so cute, guys. Ooh, sorry. The dog in the story is so sweet and lovable, and like, her brother has like a tragic accident, and that's a whole thing in itself. And so it's like you get her family drama and like the best friend trying to be good, but also like fighting these feelings and being protective of her and just all the things. In LA, writing a screenplay about a like the additional characters are great. I thought they were so fun, so likable. Yeah, this one was just so good. So I definitely need to continue this series as well. Did I show you the cover? Let's look how cute it is. Look at that. Look how cute. So good. Okay. Murder at Gull's Nest. This one I only read because I've gotten the Once Upon a Book box. There we go. I have words. And this was one of the books that I got. I got a beautiful, oh, I wish I had it near me. I got a beautiful edition. Oh, no, it's in my other living room. Okay, I just moved it. But it's by Jess Kidd. This is the book, if you've seen it around. I was really excited. It seemed right up my alley. I like a little murder mystery, a little cozy here and there. But this one, I don't know. I just couldn't really get into it. So, a cozy mystery series about a former nun who searches for answers in a small seaside town after her pen pal mysteriously disappears. 1954. When her former novice's dependable letters stop, Nora asks to be released from her vows. Haunted by a line in Frida's letter, Nora arrives at Gull's Nest, a charming hotel in Gore-on-Sea in Kent. A seaside town, a place of fresh air and relaxed constraints, is the perfect place for a new start. Nora hides her identity and pries into the lives of her fellow guests, but when a series of bizarre murders rattles the occupants of Gull's Nest, it's time to ask if a dark past can ever really be left behind. So, I think it's because it's like, I don't usually read books from like back in the day. 1950s, don't read books from that old, or like in that time frame. I really do read books more set like in current time or a dystopian time. So I think that was kind of throwing me off. I don't know. I just couldn't really get into it. I listened to it on audiobook, which the reader was good. I did enjoy like listening to it, but I only stuck with it so I could, like I wasn't invested. Like I could have put it down and walked away. But I just wanted in the book box. So you get the book and then you get presents. It's like 3 to three or four gifts that are wrapped, and then they have page numbers on them. So once you get to a certain page, then you can open that package. This, haha, this is what it is. So this is one of my recent ones that I just got. So you get the book. So there's my book, and then I have 3 packages that come with it that have different page numbers on them. And then when you get to the page, it also comes with like recipes and like cute little things too. And once you get to a certain page, oh, where'd it go? It'll have a sticky note in it somewhere. Maybe. You saw one, didn't you? Yeah, right there. So it'll have that little sticky note in it telling you to open the gift. So I stuck with that book specifically for all, so I could say I finished it so I could open my gifts. Because it's like stuff that goes along with the story. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. But yeah, wasn't really my favorite at all. And then the last book I read was by Alina Jacobs. It's called the Seattle Svensons series, Mr. Absolutely Not. Another like a rom-com book. Let's see. Armed with comfy pants, overpriced coffee, and a highly anxious emotional support Corgi, I prepare to face him. Corporate boss, villain. I step into his office. His perfect mouth twists into a sneer. There is no heart of gold beneath that suit, just a big black pit. He's a shark in the frothy waters of high-stakes finance. He might be in the quintessential asshole CEO, causing all in his path to quake in fear, but he's never had to face down a basic biatch in her 30s. I am exactly like the other girls. I adore Starbucks, Grige home decor, and making snarky jokes with my bestie. So I've even inherited a stalker from an ill-advised singles party. Yeah, the stalker is a problem. One I'm hoping will just go away if I ignore it. Newsflash, it didn't go away. So it had a little bit of like suspense going on. He needs like, it's so, okay. The main girl is his assistant. So she, oh my gosh, why won't this work? Okay, so it's his assistant, and what pen am I trying to, I don't have, I was using one of these, and then I switched to this type of pen. I hate that. Can you tell? I can tell, and I'm not a fan. Okay, so she is his assistant. She's a great assistant, but he's also got like a bet going on with his brothers to see when she'll quit. Because none of his, what do you call it? None of his assistants have lasted this long, or like have lasted long at all. And so, yeah, he's like putting her through the ringer, and she's like, no, I need this job. She also feels really safe being at his like huge like not penthouse, but like the huge building that they work in. She feels really safe being there all day with him. And so she's like, doesn't want to quit, doesn't want a new job, because she's like, I need to be here so I feel safe, so my stalker can't get me. Slowly the stalker cart starts to like vamp things up. She is supposed to get him a date for this like gala or whatever, this like charity thing, and she gets her sister to agree to go, and then her sister like backs out last minute, so she ends up going. And then for him to get this deal, they have to like keep going to work events together, to try and get this deal, to like convince people that they're, or not like everyone, but there's like a few specific people they're trying to convince that they're like in love and that he should like get this bid. The ending is crazy. The ending caught me off guard for sure. I did not expect it. But it was really good. Like, I did enjoy it. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Oh no. Oh no, did the batteries die? So they don't use it? Oh, there we go. Whew. Okay, we're good. I could have just kept those totals and then added additional, I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay, so my best book was Fix Her Up. I loved it. I thought it was great. Things I overshared though was just so good too. But yeah, this one I think was just in my head a little bit more. So let's see. How many was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books total. So that means 8 of them were ebooks. So 300 plus 350, 456, 388, 424, oopsies, oh no, 424, 360, 414, 336. Oh shoot. I wasn't done with this. I needed, how many pages were on there? Okay. Let's see. So let's put the name. Mr. Absolutely not. One reason why I enjoy discount planners is because I can rip it out to write down below. I wrote, okay, well, we're gonna, oh no, I don't like the placement of that. That's okay. I don't know why I wrote it so high up, but whatever. 541. I will say this, it definitely felt long. Plus 541. Is that right? Okay, maybe. Pages read. So 3,569 pages. All right, so 4 plus 3.5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4, 4, 4, 4, 1.5 and 3.5 is 34.5 divided by 9 is 3.83. All right. All I read was romance and mystery because this one had a little mystery. And I guess this one did too. No, this one. This one had a little like suspense going on, but let's see, we'll add that. Suspense. Let's see. I DNF 2 books, Fall Into You and True Crime Lovers. I just really, I don't know if I just wasn't in the mood yet for a fall one. I don't know. Neither one really held my attention, and I was like, I'm not going to force myself to read these books, especially because I had already read so many this month. I was like, I'm not going to force myself. So I just kind of dropped those. So we'll see. I might pick them up again later, like maybe this one, but this one I just really wasn't digging the writing style. So yeah, we'll see. But that is what I read in August. And now we are in September. I'm so excited. I haven't read anything yet. Yeah, I haven't finished anything. I'm reading a Tessa Bailey right now. It's an advanced reader's copy, and then I just downloaded another book. So yeah, we will see. These are the stars I use. They are from Planner Kate. And let's see, where's my number stickers? Oh, and these are the number stickers I use both here, from Proud Sticker Designs, and then I also have them back here too. I use them in my like overview pages. I haven't updated these in like a really long time. Yeah, I have the things, but let's see. Yeah, anyways, okay, so there's my stickers that I use. I'm excited for September. Again, this is my reading journal plus, what do you call it? My actual journal. So I will eventually be doing a flip through, or showing you guys like my favorite spreads I've done, up to this point maybe. Or like, I was going to do it for June, so maybe I can just do up to June, and then July for the end I'll do later. I don't know. Anyways, okay. All right, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I would love it if you liked and subscribed. Drop your comments down below. Let me know if this is something you enjoy, if you enjoy listening to me talk this much about books. Just let me know, and I can continue adding this into my content. But yeah, all right, have a great day, you guys.